True stars possess an irresistible charisma their fans can't get enough of. But while they might be all smiles for the cameras, some can be total monsters to their fans. They say never meet your heroes, but for these celebs, you're about to find out why it couldn't be more true. Martha Stewart. One fan said Martha Stewart was so mean at an autograph signing that it was almost criminal. Posting on Reddit, "After waiting in line, my mother was refused an extra autograph, and she also wouldn't make out the one promised autograph to anyone but the person who was getting it. I could maybe understand if it was after signing 5,000 autographs or even 500, but it was a small event." The fan also claimed that when Stewart's mom asked what to do with the floral arrangements at the end of the event, Stewart allegedly replied, "We take them or throw them out. These common people don't deserve them. Far too expensive, and they wouldn't appreciate their beauty." Another Reddit source alleges that Stewart once told a fan, "Unless you can make a coffee magically appear, get out of my face." Billy Corgan. Smashing Pumpkins frontman Billy Corgan was straight up mean to someone who simply gave him a compliment. The fan posted on Reddit, claiming, "He came into a club I worked in when he was on tour. I was a huge fan, and I told him so. He said my opinion was and to off." Another fan on Reddit claims Corgan actually spit in his face. Maybe that attitude is the reason his band Zwan didn't work out. Britney Spears. Don't expect much from a meet and greet with Britney Spears. One disappointed fan told Radar, fans were told before the meet and greet that they were not to hug or touch Britney without her permission, and they weren't allowed to bring her any gifts. And then once they finally got to meet her, it was like, smile, take a photo, goodbye. Each person literally got like 3 seconds with her. She barely spoke.
So sorry, I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. It's just that I meet so many people.
Madonna. The queen of pop has a reputation for being cruel to her loyal subjects. One Reddit claims to have watched Madonna write "F you" instead of signing an autograph for a fan. And that apparently wasn't an isolated incident. The Daily Mail reports that Madonna berated fans for being upset that she showed up more than 1 hour late for a Manchester, England concert in December 2015. There's even a video of her cursing at the crowd.
"And all you keep complaining about it can shut the up."
She continued, "If you diva want to keep complaining about it, don't come to my show." Adam Levine. A fan alleged on Reddit that the Maroon 5 frontman is reportedly picky about who is and is not worthy of his autograph. The fan claimed, "I was with one of my girlfriends. She was so excited to get Adam Levine's autograph. After asking for it, he said, 'I don't give autographs to ugly chicks.'"
People think I'm nice.
I'm not nice.
Toby Keith. Country star Toby Keith may be patriotic, but that doesn't mean he's friendly. Not even necessarily with the troops he loves to say he supports. A source claimed on Reddit he was doing a USO tour and came through Iraq. He had a distinguished visitor tent set up, and after his show, some of the guys I worked with wanted to see him. He was in there about 6 hours or so before his flight, and they asked the guards who were outside his tent if they could meet him. They heard his response clearly from the inside. "Tell the airmen they can take a picture of me when they take my bags to the plane." He could have made that deployment 1,000 times better for them, but instead, it just made them feel worse. Tommy Lee. Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee isn't interested in selfies with you, even if you're the source of his livelihood. In an open letter posted to the band's Facebook page in June 2012, Lee wrote that while he, quote, loves his fans, what I have a problem with is taking pictures. I hate it. Irritates the out of me when people say you owe it to your fans. They put you where you are, etc., etc. I certainly don't owe anybody anything. He added, "Nobody put me where I am but me. They may have helped inspire me with their love for what I do, but I put myself right here where I want to be with a lot of hard work, practice, talent, and luck." A year later, he announced he would no longer participate in band meet and greets with fans. Lance Armstrong. Not only is once legendary cyclist Lance Armstrong a cheater, he's not even a good sport off the bike trail. A source claimed on Reddit, back when he had just won his second Tour de France, my buddy took his 7-year-old brother to meet Lance at an event. His brother had battled leukemia and as a very young child came out on top, and Lance was his biggest hero. The moment came and Lance was right next to them, so my friend went to introduce his brother and quickly share his story, and he was met with, "Yeah, whatever, I really don't care," before he could finish.
You know, it was pretty brutal.
Thanks for watching. Click the Nicki Swift icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.